Alright everyone, welcome back to Modern Warfare 2 2022, and we have the mid-season reloaded update, and I'm excited because as you can see right here, we finally get shipment. I've been grinding the camos. I've been doing it in Shoot House since Shoot House came out, and before that it was just on regular maps, and there's just nothing like having shipment to grind camos. Now, that's not the only thing that came out with this update. That's a few things. There's a raid you can do. Do you see it down here? Adam Grad. I'll probably do a video of that eventually. And there's also a new mode in Warzone that is kind of like a Rocket League mode. So they added that as well. And there's a new weapon. Let's check it out actually really quickly. Okay, I don't really care about that. It is the Chimera. You can see it right there, also known as the Honey Badger. I am excited and happy that they made it so you can unlock it without having to go into DMZ, unlike the M13. And all you need to do is get 2 operated kills with assault rifles in 15 separate matches, which isn't that difficult, although I already have all the assault rifles done except the Chimera. So I'm gonna have to just throw on an assault rifle and get 2 kills, and then I'll switch to whatever gun I'm grinding, which right now is the Lockman 7.62. So let's jump into some shipment because I'm excited. They did change the map a little bit, so we'll see that, and then start working towards getting the new weapon. So let's do that. Yes, please get me in. Oh, now they actually show the double weapon XP or double XP you have going on the side as well. That's dope. All right, finally. And they also added that you can actually, I forgot to mention, you can save a class now. You can actually save a loadout. So if I go here, you can actually, if you see in the bottom, it says L2 save custom mod. Boom, you name it whatever you want, and there you go. Finally, it only took 2 months into the game being released to them, to a month and a half, for them to add being able to save a custom class. Just so unbelievably stupid, but it is what it is. All right, let's jump in. This is very loud. Hold on.
We're losing Bravo.
Yeah, we're gonna do that. Hold on. I gotta edit my audio settings. Good lord. This is so loud. Cool. Where's like the specifics? Hello? It just says master volume. Where's like the... Oh, here we go. There we go. Alright, hold on. Good God, this is loud. Effects volume.
We're taking Bravo.
We're gonna lower that way down. Good God.
Precision airstrike. Find cover.
Man, that's loud. Alright, they have a freaking Vito going on right. I want to say that I'm glad they added a shipment 24/7 playlist. God dang it. Because what the hell, get me out of here. Okay, I got the 2 kills with the AR. Oh man, he's inside the container. Because normally they'll do shoot the ship, and I hate that you have to filter through all the shoot house just to get to shipment, and that's really annoying. So I'm glad they didn't do that. I'm dead. Awesome. And they did change. You see, there's no verticality to the map. You can't climb up on container. Okay, you can't climb up on containers. You can't do any of that kind of stuff. I almost choked that grenade. Oh no, I got killed by the VTOL. I thought I got grenaded. He's laying down with a sniper. They also have like these little areas between containers. It reminds me of the shipment on... I got shotgun in the face. Or was that the Lockwood? Might have been the Lockwood. The shipment from Vanguard where you can like get behind containers like this and kind of hide and stuff. And obviously again, it's different from the shipment on Vanguard because there's no verticality. You can't like jump on containers. There's nowhere to go up. They did change this stuff, like this is now these instead of what was here in the other shipments. Ow! Same with over here. Kind of sucked, teammate. Damn it. They took the forklift out. That used to be, I believe, oh god, I'm blind. Used to be right here, didn't it? I'm gonna go over here. I'm getting railed this game, bro. I am just... This is my very first game on the whole day, so I am ice cold and I'm getting obliterated right now. Get out of here. Get out of here. You get out of here too.
Enemies taking Charlie. Securing objective Alpha.
The gold is very shiny in here.
Enemy securing Charlie. We've lost all objectives. We have to turn. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Counter UAV ready for target.
Oh, damn it, dude.
Securing Alpha.
Getting warmed up finally. Getting warmed up. No. This is gonna make the camo grind so. I mean, it literally wasn't that difficult already because. Can I even use the door? No, I can't. No, damn it. I'm trying to explore the map, man. Damn. Sweaty ass. It was already, you know, relatively easy compared to like Damascus or any of those grinds. But now it's gonna be even quicker being on shipment.
The enemy has captured 2 objectives. Secure Bravo.
I gotta reload. Please don't shoot me.
We're taking Bravo. UAV ready to deploy. Counter UAV standing by. Securing objective.
Ow. Ow. Double grenaded. Finally starting to warm up a little, huh? Feels good. Feels good to be on shipment where it's just constant action, you know? Oh god, I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm blind. I'm dead. I do have Battle Hardened or whatever it's called in this game. Tactical Mask, whatever it's called. I do have it on, but it literally does fucking nothing. So, which I'm not surprised because it's been in a couple games and it's done nothing in any of them. Oh, I didn't know there was a guy back there. Damn it. I just got. Oh, that guy's still laying over there. God damn it.
Secure Bravo.
Is that my teammate leaving? Awesome. Oh god.
Enemies taking Alpha.
So one of the underrated things for camo grinding is knowing when it's time to just cut the bait. When you know that this is not a lobby for you to really make progression, you just cut it out, you know, get out of there. So let's go into a different match. All right, so let's throw on the 74U to be able to. God, you can barely see that dude right there. My guy, what are you doing? Okay, well I got the 2 kills with the I bought it out. Oh, gotta warm up still. Still warming up, baby. It's mounted. All right. Whoa. Why are you? Okay, bro.
Charging mags. Enemy UAV overhead.
Doing shotguns on this map is gonna be fun as fuck. I already know it.
Location updated. Capture the
Ow. Fucking. You see the quick reload cancel? I don't think I've.
UAV is orbiting the area.
My boy, that's just rough on you. So that's like one of the ways you can reload cancel if you use your stim. I'm having fun with the AK-74 right now. I know it's like the annoying thing to. Damn it, he's sitting with a shotgun, 725. Or in this game, it's called the Lockwood, I think. Oh, Jesus, jump scare. Should I switch to the battle rifle? I probably should. Get off of me, dude. You got him.
Enemy in the area. Our counter UAV is active. Hardpoint relocating. Stand by. Friendly UAV on station.
Reload. Oh god, I'm dead. Wait, there's only 30 seconds left in the match? Oh, then I'm not gonna bother switching. There's no point.
Target area.
Oh, come on!
Friendly UAV online.
I'm such a bot sometimes, bro. It pisses me off. Nope. Oh.
Enemy personnel at the hard point.
What? I literally stopped shooting because I thought he was dead.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. Moving. Hostile UAV in the area.
I got shot by the guy laying down on the ground. Damn it! Wait. I'm also trying to level this up. Can I not use it? What the fuck is going on? Did it shoot or not? What the fuck is happening?
Locate the next hard point. Get ready. Enemy UAV overhead.
Motherfuck. Hey, got one. I was dreading the Joker, but on shipment, it might be actually kind of fun.
Move to the hard point.
Oh, damn it, dude, I'm a bot.
10 seconds remaining.
No. Are we losing? I don't even know the score. I haven't been paying attention to it at all. I got on the hard point for like 2 seconds. Oh, I'm just happy shipment's back. I can go back to grinding my weapons. very fast, so that's good. Also, I have a thing where I can't hear people in game chat. It's happening for a while now, and I don't know how to fix it, but yeah. And I also get to do LMGs. Those are the two things I haven't done yet. It's the battle rifles, which is what I'm doing right now, and then the LMGs, and then shotguns and pistols. So, because I already finished ARs, SMGs, snipers, and marksman rifles. So that's what I'm doing next. And it should be fun on shipment. And leveling up should be quick as hell also. I'm almost max anyway, but... yeah, I got a Joker kill. Alright, so before I go into the match, I want to go over the patch notes real quick. So let's do that. Alright, so... I want to go through the patch notes real quick. So there's going to be XP, double XP, player XP. For PlayStation, you get it from the 14th. You get it a day early, so you get it starting today, and then everybody else starts getting it tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific, and then all the platforms get double weapon XP starting the same time tomorrow through the 19th. So it's for the weekend. You get a double XP. It's the first time I think we've had a double XP event in this game. Obviously you got shipment coming in, and from the first the Naughty List playlist on a special holiday version of shipment. Okay, so from the 21st, just before Christmas, to the 4th of January, we get basically Christmas shipment. They also put in the first raid, which you need a daily. You need to either complete a specific daily challenge in multiplayer or spec ops, placed within the top 20 in any Warzone Battle Royale playlist, and a DMZ use the final exfil helicopter with at least 30,000 cash, and you will get a raid assignment or a key, which you can then go in and do the raid. But there is no matchmaking, and you do need 3 players to do it, which is kind of unfair to players who don't really play with people. Like, I usually play solo, so I'm gonna have to find people to play with, which is kind of like, I don't understand why they would do that. They also added in the Warzone Cup limited time mode, which is the Rocket League, where you run around with, or you drive around in your ATVs and you play soccer essentially, or football as you will. Now there's the actual patch notes I'm interested in, which is the quality of life change patch notes and the gun updates and stuff like that. So they added the XP tokens to the menu screen. You can see it there. You can see it on the bottom right hand corner of the screen. They finally added so you can see what double XP you have active and for how long. It says also tokens can't be accidentally activated anymore during double XP events, which is good, I guess. Players who join a game in progress no longer get a loss. Their team loses the match. I mean, that's cool because I get losses all the time because I join and my team's down 1,000,000 points. So that's cool that players now don't get that loss. But I thought that was always a thing. Maybe I was wrong. Obviously, I was wrong, but indicating which can be tuned and which ones cannot. That's good too. That attachments now have a tuning icon on them in preview, indicating which ones can be tuned and which ones cannot. So you can actually see. Actually, if we go real quick, I will show you. Oh wait, this one's not attachments on it. So you see now next to in the little icon of the attachment, it'll have a little like thing showing that it can be tuned, and if it can't be tuned, it won't have that. Before, you had to just go to the attachment and check if it could be tuned. So that's actually good that they did that. Finishing move now counts towards the 30 kills in third person. We got sticker book challenges. Operators bios are no longer cut off. Okay, acquire new blueprint will now display a push. Oh yeah, now you have a little green dot next to the new stuff you get. Before, you had no way to know what the new stuff was. What else is there? Players no longer seeing a black screen, and some platforms are trying to purchase CP. I never had that issue, but that sucks if you did. Various issues with weapon and attachment unlocks and progression have been addressed, included stats display, and that a toggle versus holds for the ping wheel. Okay. They merged the hub and friends tabs together, switched to smaller player card widgets for friends, added support for batch bulk sending on friend requests, fixed various bugs impacting the join and or invite to party features, and transitioned to the grid view when scrolling in the friends list. Well, that's good, because the UI in this game is frustrating sometimes, so I'm glad that that's the case. I don't really care too much about showcase stuff, because I don't really ever look at anybody's or look at my own. This is for chat, like party chat or game chat, sorry. I don't really care that much. And then there's groups, which is that you can create like communities in COD. That's their way of trying to like, oh, I know we didn't put matchmaking in raids, but here you can create a community and then join. It's basically, they did like a clan thing, the clan thing that Apex did essentially, where you can like make your own little group. All right, so weapon balancing. The Akimbo P890s, X12, Basilisk, and the Deagles have received a damage reduction against armored opponents. Okay, I don't know why that's a thing, but whatever. And fix an issue causing shotguns to inconsistently display the broken armor hit marker. Okay, that's more in DMZ and Warzone though. Okay, MX9, which is the AUG SMG, increased movement speed, ADS speed, and sprint to fire speed on the 32 round mag. Okay, the M13B, which I actually don't have because I don't play DMZ and I don't care to go and play DMZ. Blocking underbarrel launcher and shotgun on the 7-inch Bruin. BM20. Does that mean that they're blocking it now, so you can't put both at the same time? Okay. The 74U has a small reduction to close damage. 3 hits to kill requires at least 1 chest hit. Okay. It still felt pretty fucking strong when I was using it there, but okay. The Cast-Off 545. So this is the not the AK, but the other version of the AK, the 545, not the 762. It increased the muzzle velocity, small decrease to hip spread, increased the close damage, increased chest damage multiplier. Wait, so they made it stronger. That gun was already pretty good, and they made it even stronger. Oh no, wait, this is the, oh, the MX9 is straight up the AUG. I'm an idiot. It's just the AUG. SMGs. The Vel 47 SMG, which is the MP7, they reduced the hip spread, increased the movement speed, and increased the far damage. Yeah, they needed to buff that a little bit. I still think it probably needs to be buffed more. That thing was super fucking weak, like super weak. Pistols, the Basilisk Revolver, blocking Basilisk Commentators and Flash Shatter on the F-Tac Arrow Barrel, adding muzzle attachment usage on the F-Tac Arrow Barrel, lock shot, whatever. That's kind of confusing. Basically, they made it so that you can't, the F-Tac Arrow won't block certain muzzle attachments, and they block other certain muzzle attachments. That's what they said. Basically, what it is. The Deagle, reduced hip spread, increase the one-hit headshot range, increase the damage range, increase the neck and upper shoulder damage range multipliers, increase the bullet velocity, increase damage range on the long shot 50 and SA Tyrion 50 barrel. So they buffed the Deagle. Interesting. Shotguns can no longer fully kill armored players in one shot. Okay, so shotguns can't one bullet in Warzone anymore. The Expedite 12 shotgun added a guard category, which gives you 3 new attachments. The Riot Shield reduced the movement speed, reduced the melee damage to a 3-hit kill. Jesus, so what, bro? Like, if this, so if you're doing the Riot Shield and you don't have this game doesn't have hardcore, by the way. There is no hardcore mode. You have to run around and hit people 3 times with it to get kills to level it up. At this point, I was like on the fence whether I was gonna even do the Riot Shield, because if you didn't know, for the camos, you only need 51 guns platinum to do, or polyatomic to get Orion. It doesn't matter which 51. So since there's new weapons, I'm gonna be doing 3 of them. The M13, there's 4, but I have the 3 of them because I have the BASP, the new was it the XM something, the sniper, the new sniper, and then now the Chimera. I can take out 3 other guns that I don't want to do, or 3 other things that I don't want to do, and not have to get them polyatomic. And I think the one I'm gonna do, I'm definitely gonna do 2 melees. I'm not doing the Riot Shield. 3 hit kill, and there's no hardcore. Nah, dude, you got me messed up. You think I'm doing that? Joker missile longer land out of bounds while targeting a wall on the edge of the map. Improved thermal readability when aiming in. Okay, so they kind of buffed the Joker a little bit. These are the balance changes for vehicles. I guess I'll read these for anybody who plays Warzone. Reduce the collision damage taken by the heavy chopper, especially from landing. Increase the health and damage of the UTV. Increase the falling damage, the damage resistance, sorry, to the UTV. Increase falling damage to the ATV and UTV. Add a custom turret rotation speed for the APC light tank and heavy tank. Increase damage done by AI to both LTV versions. So that's more for, there are AI in Warzone, but that's more for DMZ. Reduce the distance that boats can be piloted when completely out of water. That's hilarious. Adjust the vehicle exits to limit chance of not being able to exit on steep slopes. Players will no longer get the out of bounds countdown when taking a vehicle from an enemy's restricted area in ground war and diving out of the zone. Fix an issue where players would continue to see the countdown if they got into a vehicle just outside the zone. Add a dynamic crosshair for the tank. Okay. Ally visibility. Ally nameplates disappear when an enemy is in the direct path of an ally to prevent mistaking enemies for allies. Okay, so they disappear when there's a, okay, that makes sense. That actually makes a lot of sense, because that was happening to me a lot. Like, a teammate would be behind a wall where the enemy's in front of, and their name would pop up over the head of the enemy. So I'm like, oh, that's a teammate, and then I get shot and killed because I think it's a teammate. So basically now, if there's a teammate in the same like line of an enemy, the teammate's name will disappear, so you don't get confused and you can kill whoever you're looking at. In Tier 1 mode, this change only applies to allies behind Geo. Allies with line of sight will always show the nameplates to prevent friendly fire. Okay, that makes sense. Kill streaks. Players that have been killed in one life modes with revive capabilities such as knockout will no longer be marked as an active player when using the cruise missile, chopper gunner, or gunship. Interesting. I didn't even know that was a thing. Care package. It fixes the issue to allow players to spawn on a position where a care package is occupying, resulting in an immediate death. Damn. I didn't know that was a thing either. MGB. Fixed the issue that prevented players from calling out the MGB while swimming underwater. Juggernaut. The Juggernaut should not correctly switch between their minigun and pistol when entering and exiting water. Explosive damage that stick to the Juggernaut, such as the Semtex, Dual Charge, etc., should now inflict more damage against it. Fix an issue where Juggernaut sometimes died to a single throwing knife in Tier 1. Fix an issue that prevented explosions from doing damage to neutral enemy occupied vehicles. Fixed an exploit that allowed sentry guns to be placed under the map in certain locations. Interesting. Didn't know that was a thing either. Portable radars can now stick to vehicles. Ooh, so you can put it like on a car and drive around. Radiation blocker. This is more for DMZ. Now prevents the use of this equipment when performing a number of different actions such as slotting armor. This could resolve a few issues where players no longer had their weapon or could not interact with items. And then thermites will no longer persist on the player that was stuck, then died, and respawned again. What? That was a thing, dude? Hello? Okay. So now they did some things with the attachments. So let's read those. Tuning. Most beneficial tuning value magnitudes have increased. Some harmful tuning value magnitudes have been decreased. So they kind of buffed tuning. They made it a little bit more impactful. So the good things have been made better and the bad things have made a little bit less bad, if that makes sense. Optics. Thermal optics. Increase the range of all the thermal optics. A target identification range. And then enemies' heat signatures fades when they are killed. Okay. The Drexum Prime 90. This is another these are all optics. Improve the quality of thermal image for improved target acquisition, including the Victus XMR. That's the sniper, by the way. Blueprint from the Battle Pass. The Angel 40. The fixed the rangefinder to fit the lens on the Deagle. Okay. And then the Hollow Term. The SZ Hollow Term. Increase the contrast on optic thermal rendering for improved target acquisition. Added thermal toggle feature. Holy shit, my words. So you can take off thermal or put it on. It's like a hybrid sight, kind of, I guess. And then the thermal optic, increase the contrast on thermal optic rendering for improved target acquisition. So basically they buffed the thermals. It was something they needed to do, in my opinion, because you don't want to make the thermals super overpowered like in Modern Warfare 2019, where if you ran smokes, thermals were broken because you could see perfectly through it and nobody else had a chance. Even if there was explosions going on or anything happening around the area, the people will be laying out perfectly and nothing else would really stick out and it would be really easy. But in Vanguard, they kind of nerfed them and you couldn't see shit, and so you almost never used thermals. The only time I ever used thermals was for long shots. In Vanguard, that was the only thing they were kind of useful for. And then in this game, I felt like it was back to being kind of useless. Like, thermals weren't useful at all because if you tried to look through them, if there was smoke, if there was fire, if there was anything, you couldn't see anything. So there was just no point in running a thermal. So I feel like they did need to make them a little bit better. I don't know how much better they made them. I don't use thermals. The only time I ever used thermals in any game is in Modern Warfare 2019 when I was trolling with smokes. And for long shots, because you can throw them down the middle of of shoot house, sit on the back wall of shoot house, and just farm long shots with thermal. That was the only time I ever used them. So maybe once I start doing the long shots for platinum, I'll figure out how much they buff them or not. But yeah, that's something that definitely I think they need to be adjusted. This is just the graphs. They changed certain graphs on for the weapon stats, which aren't specific at all. But yeah, they kind of just changed them. Apparently. Attachments graph contribution no longer shows up as modification on stat graphs. Prevents seeing red or green on default weapon stat graph. Okay, and miscalculations shown in certain ones. Okay. It's in the it's just specific ones that have miscalculations and they fixed it. They fixed the LA Thief skin so it's not completely black anymore and you can actually see it, which is good. Bug fixes. Fix an issue causing the game client to freeze upon unlocking Sector A15 in the Battle Pass. Fix an issue causing reward previews to not appear as intended while navigating the Battle Pass. Fixed audio cutting off when skidding. Fixed attacking with fizz causing players to lean out of vehicles. Okay, audio. Fixed OB issue where sounds were not panning to ceiling speakers. The multiplayer. Okay, nothing really important. Tier 1 is still a thing and it's not hardcore. Okay, moving on. Anything important? Not really. They did some changes for Warzone. I'll put them on the screen right now. I'm not gonna read through them because I don't really play Warzone. Not yet, anyway. I will eventually, but I don't yet, so I don't really care that much. And there's some DMZ ones as well. so that you guys can see that. And then this is equipment and Warzone perks. This is default loadouts have been updated. I don't know what that means. I know you couldn't adjust your perks in Warzone, which was so stupid you couldn't have custom perks, but apparently that's a thing. So there you go. They changed some of the buys, they changed some of the ground loot, they changed some of the how much ammo drops, I think is that what it is. When player drops a weapon, the respective ammunition will also drop to the ground. It will be automatically looted through other players with partial stack on the same ammunition that walk over it. Okay. And the time out of bounds has been increased to 10 seconds. Combat record. Although previously announced, Warzone 2.0 combat records will not be launching when Season 1 Reloaded due to concerns about the accuracy of data population. However, we continue to work on this feature and the implementation of leaderboards, and will provide an update when available. So they are going to do it, they just haven't done it yet. And there's a bunch of bug fixes. I'll just put those on the screen so you guys can read through them if you want to, because there's a shit ton of them. There is a lot of them. So let's go ahead and, I mean, holy, this is so many of them. And that's just regular. Then there's DMZ bug fixes on top of that. Holy crap. That's it. Okay, so I don't have any issues with any of the patch notes. The only thing I have an issue with is that it didn't seem like they addressed any of the bugs we were having. Like, I play on console, and my game crashes 4 to 5 times a day when I'm playing it. On PS4, bro. Like, this is not PC. This is PS4, and it is crashing 4 to 5 times a day. Like, that's kind of crazy to me. I've never had that issue with any game ever. Forget any Call of Duty, any game ever. Yes, are there crashes on PS4? Yeah, it happens from time to time. Every blue moon a game will randomly crash and you have to send a report, blah blah. But this game literally crashed. I'm knocking on wood, it hasn't crashed yet, but it literally would crash. It literally, up to this point, has crashed 4 to 5 times a day every day that I've played it on console, on PS4. I don't understand what is causing that, and it doesn't seem like they really addressed it from the patch notes that I read. But that doesn't mean that it's not in there and I just didn't read it, because so far so good. It's definitely not, hasn't crashed yet. It hasn't been laggy or anything. The menu seems a lot more smooth, and it does seem a little bit more intuitive, but I don't know. It's frustrating. Like, I just want to play the game. Like, yes, the game has a bunch of issues, but just make it playable. Like, the fact that it crashes 4 to 5 times a day is super frustrating, especially on PlayStation, because what happens is it freezes the whole system and you have to hard reset the PlayStation. You can't just turn it off, you can't just close the game, you literally have to unplug it, plug it back in, turn it back on, and then it resets itself to be able to send the report, and then you can go back to playing the game. So you literally have to stop for like 5 to 10 minutes to get that all done so you can go back to playing the game. And I have to do that like 4 or 5 times a day because it crashes. It's so unbelievably mind-blowing that you pay $70 for a game, or more if you buy one of the bundles, and it just doesn't, you can't play it. It just doesn't work. It crashes. So that's one thing I didn't see in the patch notes that's kind of frustrating, but that doesn't mean that they didn't address it. So I will keep playing, and if it stops crashing, obviously they did address it, and then just throw out everything I just said. But overall, I have nothing to say negatively about the patch notes other than that. I like the additions. I'm glad shipment's finally here and I can really go to work on these camos. I'm you know, more than halfway there, even though I didn't have shipment. But now that we do have shipment, it's going to speed up the process tremendously, and it's going to be fun. So I'm excited to play shipment more. I'm going to be grinding it for pretty much all day, and trying to get as many camos done as I can. I want to get Orion already so I can just go to playing the game normally, and then I'm going to try out Warzone. I'm going to try all that stuff. I will make a video probably, I don't know if it'll be today, but I'll try trying out the new mode, the World Cup mode, or whatever it's called, the Warzone Cup mode in Warzone, where you're basically Rocket League. And I'll try to do the raid. I don't really have anyone to play with right now, so I'm gonna have to find people to play with, and see if they're available and stuff to be able to play, because you need 3 people, and then you also have to do the whatever the challenge is to be able to actually get the raid key. So I'll try to do that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to drop a like, make sure to subscribe, hit that little notification bell. I post pretty much every single day, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one.